Hi, I will be doing week 1, assignment 1, the elephant in the room. First, we're going into plagiarism. We know, everybody knows plagiarism is basically copying someone else's work. Something that you really want to avoid at all costs if possible. And honestly, this kind of opened up a lot of things that I didn't even think about. Again, public speaking is not one of my strong points. And then, of course, going into school, especially online, we do a lot of essays, short discussions, things like that. So things to talk about on how plagiarism might happen in a speech. On Dr. Keith Jenkins' video, he named 3 things that made a lot of sense to me. One of them was global plagiarism, meaning that you can cite a whole page or entire paper and lift it and basically read word for word whatever it says. Number 2 was patchwork plagiarism. You can peel from at least 2 or 3 different sources and kind of make it your own, but not really. You're still quoting word for word from those 2 or 3 resources. And then lastly, he spoke about incremental plagiarism, which just fails to give credit to whoever wrote the paper or article, whatever it might be. And then commenting on why it might be unethical. Again, I feel like Dr. Keith broke it down for me, and I'm also a visual learner. He stated that just make sure that our goals are ethically sound. That when we are citing some of these things, like, kind of make it personal. Don't pull someone's papers or articles word for word. Like, make sure that you're putting your own twist to it. Make sure that you are giving credit to those sources wherever they might be coming from. And just different ways that we can avoid plagiarism. I kind of went into 2. I used some of the article of What is Plagiarism and How You Can Avoid It by Jessie Sinto. So some of the points that I got from there were just, again, speak from personal experience, keep good notes, which is something that I struggle with. Sometimes I feel like I kind of don't think that I'm smart enough to create a speech or keep people interested long enough. But I've just learned here recently that it's better just to put your notes together, get that confidence, and just move forward. You won't know until you try, is really what I get out of it. Check your facts, making sure that everything is accurate and whatever you're putting out there, no matter what you're doing. For me, again, I work in an environment where I'm responsible for a lot of the accounting and payroll and things like that. So I've learned to have to do my research first, especially someone's pay is off, or I have to explain it to a branch manager or a general manager. I've learned that I have to get all my facts together. Why wasn't this person paid? How could we have avoided this situation, and what am I doing now? So that's taught me to really get my things together before I even present it to somebody. So I can say that my job has played a lot into that. So good notes, check your facts, and then of course verify originality. Make sure that where it's coming from, again, are actual facts, and it's not another secondary person copying another person's facts. So just make sure that you're getting the source from the source, is what I get out of it. And then of course I go draw back to Dr. Keith Jenkins' talk, and just make sure that we cite our sources. Make sure that you're giving that person full accountability for their articles or their speeches, just because, again, it takes a lot for people to make these speeches. They're teaching us at the same time, and I'm sure if I wrote a 3 or 4 page paper, I would want somebody to give me my credit for it. So again, the 2 sources that I used in my video, one was What is Plagiarism and How Can You Avoid It by Jessie Sinto, and then Ethics and Plagiarism by Dr. Keith Jenkins. Thank you.